All right. Now we're talking. Was on mute. So, how are y'all doing? Let's keep on growing. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about updates and what's going on with like the online course. We're still growing stuff outside. Got some more of the microgreens growing. And we've got some other stuff. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? What's up? Yeah, y'all pop in here, just say hello and all that. It's I didn't schedule this, so I just came on right away. Yo, Billy, what's up? Got a new icon? Okay, you got your avatar in there. Awesome. Susan, how are you doing? Or Suzanne, rather. I'm sorry. How are you doing? And how's the weather where y'all are at? It cooled off a little bit, but it's still hot. We're still around 90s over here. I was watching the course. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit. The spine expert, how are you? Love your channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And good evening. And when y'all see me freeze up like this, I have no idea why this is doing it. I'm going to pop out real quick and pop back. So when y'all see me freeze up like that, it probably just take me a second to pop out and pop back in. So since I moved inside, I have no idea. When I'm on here on StreamYard, every so often it does that. I was doing it on Zoom and went for like hour and a half and it never froze. But for some reason, this one with the stuff that I have hooked up, it's freezing, chilly and raining today. Nice warm week coming. Misbro, Southwest Florida. Yeah, the sauna, right? That's what we've gotten back. We cooled off a little bit. Hopefully next week we'll cool off a little bit more. But it's like hot. It'll rain for a couple of hours and everything get wet, and then it goes back up over 90 and it turns into a sauna. I have questions for y'all based on the lessons I watched. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is, Dan, that's what I was going to talk to everyone about. I'm setting up live streams because I probably won't talk too much about it. I'll answer a couple on here, but like people who just pop on this channel, it's a gardening channel, they won't really understand what our questions are about. And we're going to be having private Zoom calls, and that'll give you guys practice too for being on camera, or just, if you want to have your own live streams. But you can come on and you don't have to like have your camera on either. You can just have it like this and just talk. So we'll have like little Zoom calls. Y'all come in and then we can ask questions. And I'm going to start editing videos on there. If you guys saw, I had one video for the social media cookie jar. And I'm going to start editing videos and put them up there. So I'm going to edit some of the shorts in that live so you guys can watch how we go through with the editor and how I kind of just storyboard and put it all together and edit it and upload it. So we'll go through the whole shebang. Cool. And if anybody's like getting into the course, this is if we're gonna have to do it in group settings. I'm helping some people one-on-one, but like 250 people so far have signed up for it, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to individually, help everyone with private calls and that. So we're gonna have to do some in groups, and I'll try to keep them as small as possible. So instead of just saying like lesson one and I have just one live stream where everyone has to be there, I'm gonna try and do like 2 or 3 or 4 and split them up. So there might be only a couple of people in each one, but then you get more attention. But then I'll be able to split up the groups a little bit more. And it'll help a whole lot. Let's see. Sunny in Sydney. Awesome. What time is it now? This is 8, somewhere around like 10 in the morning. Cool. Yeah, and if you watch those, Dan, just go through them. And like I said, it's y'all just take what you need out of them. The courses, if people are just curious about it, might not be for you, because after the lessons come out, I'm going to start uh, emailing people, and it's not going to be like for sales calls or anything. I'm be emailing y'all for more for accountability and making sure that whatever you want to do, if you want to get your channel started and whatever level you're on, I'm going to try and keep up with as many of you as possible. And just say, hey, did you have this done, or did you have that done, or are you started that channel, are you practicing editing, are you filming, where do you need help? And we're going to be doing that. And as I start finding out where everyone's at, we'll break up into different groups and subgroups, so the people that need help editing can get together and learn how to edit, and the people who already know don't have to go through all of that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm getting all that together, and I just wanted to jump on. That's why I didn't schedule this or anything. I just want to jump on tonight and make sure that all of this was working out, because I just moved all my equipment in here, and it should do a little better because I'm plugged right into the router. And if I can get the line, I've got this going out to the garage. If I can get it going all the way out to the backyard and the garden where I have the shade house, I would like to set up and do some live streams out there when it starts to cool off a little bit. So I think that'd be cool. We'll do them out there. So what are y'all up to? Let's see. I know in Sydney y'all might start cooling and be like cool weather and that, but over here in the States, anybody growing and gardening right now, or how's your stuff coming, Dan? I know you had the living wall up, and you have one of those NFT systems too, right? I might go ahead and get one of those, but if you guys, let's pull up his channel. This is How to Hydroponics. I'm going to make one of these. Give me 1 second to pull this up. I've got to open a YouTube. And I had a couple of the downspouts left over. The small ones that are like 20, 24 inches. And all right, I can't find it. Let's see. I've got a pump from the living wall. I've got a tote for reservoir, and I'm going to build a little mini NFT system like he did. And we'll show off his channel. I can find it here. Let me go into filters. Navy, I found it. All right, let me share this. Settings. Present. All right, y'all let me know if you can see this. I'm not going to do the audio. I don't know if he has music on there. There we go. All right, from Hawaii. I'm going to drop this link in the chat if you guys haven't got that. That's the channel I'm looking at. And you guys know I had the downspouts before I went and tried the plastic free. I just had to do that, switch stuff up. So I learned a lot of stuff. How to Hydroponics has been growing with the downspouts in the house. I'm going to be over here, so I won't see the comments for a second. But you can see the downspouts with the pool noodles and that, and he's growing all kinds of stuff. He's got cucumbers, bok choy. I think I showed this last week, but this is what I've got, all these parts. So I might put one together like this too and see how it does. Good, good, Gamoga. All right, so he's just heating and bending the ends like I did. He's got a small tote. I've got a 27-gallon tote. And I've already got holes drilled in there from the living wall, so I'm thinking of taking it and cutting something like that. I've already got like that hole already in mind. All I have to do is make a slot on the other end. I might not even make a slot. I might just have them just drip and have it tilted that way. It'll drain down in there. And I've already got mine drilled out. We've got like about 3 of them. So I'm going to set one of these up and see. And I'm not going to get as fancy as him with the PVC, but I want to show you guys this so that if you decide, you want to do like him, then you can go ahead and get your setup. I'm going to put my irrigation pipe up here and just split it with a couple of T's and just have it go into each one. Just drill a little 1-inch hole in each one of these, a 3/4-inch hole, and just stick that irrigation pipe in, and we'll see how it goes. And not mess with all the plumbing and everything. But this is the video and this is the channel where I got the idea. So if you want to set yours up like this with the plumbing and get it all set like that, then you can go on over there and check it out. These are $40 plus a pump. And I'm not going to spend $40 because I've already got most of the parts. I'm doing a full reset. Are you? Oh, there I go again. I got stuck down. I'm doing a full reset. The little NFT is all I have growing. I'm experimenting with the aeroponic bed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to set one of those up. We've got some pak choi ready to go. So we're going to have the milk jugs and set those back up because Keely misses that. We had the milk jug garden going. So we're going to put some of those out and just keep growing some microgreens, and everybody's getting ready for fall, right? Aeroponic. What kind of bed? What kind of aeroponic bed, Dan? So that looks cool. Somebody sad. Monica Dickens is sad. I'm sorry. Hey, Becky and Brett and Barry, how are you doing? You can see up here. Little thumbs up in that. But let me check out one more channel. And then I'm not going to be on here very long, guys. I just want to turn everything on and see if this was working in here. I had to check at night because I was doing this during the day and I've got a huge window over here. So all the light was coming in and I don't really have that much light. So I'm having to set up like little lights and everything because it's not a whole lot in here at night. So I have to work on that tomorrow. But that's why I was popping in here. Simple and effective. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Looks like fun. Might be a little fun experiment because our huge one with all of our long downspouts or PVC, it's kind of hard to put it inside. So this is something you could take and set up in almost any room in that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Tracy, Chris? It's the mushroom people. If y'all saw, I did not put it on. No, I didn't put it on YouTube, but I had it on Facebook. If y'all saw, I had a little video with the mushrooms, the lion's mane that she sent me. So it's pretty cool watching it go through the process. So y'all can check that out on Facebook. I've got it. And let me get their channel. Patricia, how are you doing? You saw it? Patricia saw it. Cool. Yeah, it's just starting. I just, the first couple of days it came in, I was a little worried because it's warm here and I don't have room inside. So I've got it out in my grow room, and the grow room got up to like 90 degrees today. But Tracy told me I could put some ice packs in there, so I've got some ice packs going. And actually, we had some that I went and put in the freezer. I went in the washroom and found a whole lot of them so that we could take them and put them in there. But I'll show you if people aren't familiar. Oops, you know what? I'm not on my computer, so I don't have a login. Yeah, I don't have a login. I have to fix that. Tracy, y'all start your YouTube channel yet? And we're talking about the course. I told them, everybody decide too, we're going to be setting up some little private Zoom streams. Justin, what's up? Here we flow. But we had like 250 people sign up so far, so I'm busy with, like, Dan had trouble getting in, and I've got some people, you know, the ones that fall through the cracks. For the most part, 95% of everyone signed up, went in, figured out the login, they're in the community. So all of that set. And just the ones that were having a little trouble with sometimes the browser, you know, if you're using Chrome, it works good. Sometimes it's a little finicky on like iPhone and things like that. So I'm busy fixing all the little problems and getting everybody set up. Multiple sprinklers. Nice work. Yeah. Hopefully it works. Like I said, we got the humidity up, so now it's just getting the temperature down and that. But growing a little. I guess you said that's the base of it, and it looked pretty cool. Like I said, it's like having a little pet and going out there and having the water. I put water in the little fogger, not watering the mushrooms in that. No YouTube yet. Soon. Okay, cool. Your beds look cool. Yep, you saw Dan's. Still hot in Southeast Alabama. Doing some container growing outside and have reharvested hydroponic. Cool. That's cool. Awesome. I love to hear people are still growing in that. But yeah, so we've got like 250 people in there. We're going to have to do like group live streams. It's not going to be here, YouTube, Facebook. So you guys can look back some posts on if you're on Facebook and YouTube. I think I did a community post if you want to get in on the course, but we're going to be doing it on a little private Zoom stream. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? You're not late. I didn't schedule this. I just popped on here to see if everything was working. A lot of people came in here the other day and helped me out during the day, set it up. But I wanted to turn it on I forgot that at night I don't have all the natural light coming in, so the green screen's having a little tough time. I'm going to have to get more lights in here. But yeah, if people let me know if you want me to just keep releasing lessons, and I think there's about 6 of them. We'll get all through those and then start having some live streams, or are some people ready to start setting up? And we're going to be at different levels because some people have never posted anything on social media, and some people are partway there. Some people need help editing. Some people don't. They just need help with like strategies and engagement and things. So we're going to be at a little different levels. So once I get to know more and more people's needs, I'll be able to break them off into different groups, and we can help people more like that instead of everyone having to sit through stuff that they already know. You testing the AgroThrive nutrient solution still? No, that, like you said, with hydroponics, just about all of them, if it sits still, like with the cracky stuff, it goes anaerobic pretty quick. And then if you've got pumps and filters, if you don't have filters and everything on there, stuff grows and tends to like clog things up, and I'm out there constantly having to mess with it. But my AgroThrive turned into a big SCOBY with it just sitting still. Yeah, I can't. I mean, if anybody else can figure it out, but I was just using the amount that they recommended, you know, maybe you got to use a weaker solution or something else with it. But I was just using it as they said to use it, and it was like in about a week I had scobies all, you know, across the whole thing, like in downspouts and that. But we tried it in, let's see, I think the living wall too, and it just clogged all my nozzles up and everything. So the cheap and easy way that I'm doing it, it doesn't really work, but yeah, it's a great product in the soil. I agree. I'm good with how cool. Okay. So I'm just getting used to, I'm going to be pumping out some emails, uh, make the announcement for those of you who join the private group. I can make, that's the easiest way. I can just make an announcement in there and it just goes to the people that are interested. I don't like, I went lesson one, lesson two, and I went on Facebook and said lesson one's ready, lesson two's ready. I don't really want to do that all the time because most people have no idea what we're talking about. They're just there to learn about gardening, right? So I did that for the, to begin it. But as it goes on, I'm just going to do it in the private group. I'll make an announcement and I'll email everyone. And I will have to figure out that why I keep freezing up. It's getting a little aggravating. So I might have to like get off and try to do this, but it's a great product with soil. Yeah. And like I said, it might work. It's just that it hasn't worked for what I'm doing, you know, and I just try to do everything cheap and easy. Will you be teaching cracky growing for us new growers? I won't be doing that in this course. This course is for people who want to make extra revenue streams, who want to learn how to post like what they're growing. And the one that you're talking about, if you want to learn about the cracky system, I've got another one. It's called, um, I could get it. It's on my other computer. But if you go to, if you're on Facebook, right? Go to my page and look over on the left side. There's some links, and one says "Grow Food Fast." It's grow underscore food underscore fast, and that goes to the online course that teaches you the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s of how to do the cracky system. So that's probably what you're looking for. And the other one is everybody who wants to learn how to post on all the social medias and learn how to like start their affiliate links, start having income streams coming in and all of that. So basically that's what the group that I'm talking about. The one that's just teaching you about cracky, that's pretty much a self-guided thing. It's just there's 12 videos. You can go in there and within a couple of hours you'll know everything you need to know to get started growing like the cracky style, and not have to watch 400 hours of YouTube videos because it's too easy to get distracted out here, right? You start looking up one thing and then they make a bunch of suggestions and you're watching all these different people telling you different ways to do things like mixing the Master Blend 41838. There was a lot of controversy for a long time. I think there still might be, but you know, if you don't mix it just the way that they say to mix it, everybody would jump on and put their 2 cents in. And I made a video how to do it the correct way, just so that if anybody says anything, you can point them there. Texas Nurse, how are you? Who else popped in here? Eileen. Good morning from the Philippines. Good morning. And Lisa, how are you doing? If I miss you, I'll just holler out. I watched about 40 hours of your YouTube videos. Oh, cool. Thanks, appreciate it. But that's basically what that course is for. The people who don't want to watch, you know, all of that, they can just go over there. It's just the nitty gritty. Here on YouTube, the creators are encouraged to keep you guys on the platform for as long as possible, you know, so you can watch more ads. So when creators make videos, they always try to hook you in the beginning, tell you there's something that's going to happen. Now watch to the end. You know, you guys have heard all that, right? And then give me a thumbs up and follow and all that malarkey. So one good thing about the course is that, you don't have to worry about that. You go in and you watch the videos. If you start watching one video and you already know what I'm talking about, you can just skip it. You know, I don't care. You can watch 2 minutes or 10 minutes of it. You know, it doesn't matter. If you go in and you go to video number 5 and just it answers the one question you've been looking for, you just go watch that and you get out and you don't have to feel bad. There's no thumbs up or thumbs down or anything. It's just, you just go in there and watch and get the information you need. So basically that's what we're going to be doing in this other course too. So I just want to let everyone know that if you sign up for it, you know, out of curiosity, it might not be for you, because this is going to be, I'm going to give out the lessons first, kind of get the information to you, let you guys kind of soak that in. And then we're going to go into actually implementing it. And that's what these live streams are going to be. They're not going to be here like this. You guys, if you're not in the course, you're not going to see it. We're going to be in private live streams. And that way I can show you guys how to edit, how to post. You guys can ask questions. We can brainstorm. We can like figure out if I'm, you know, got these seeds or something, microgreen packet, right? It's just something I got off Amazon. And if everybody who was in there like did the same thing and we all like started growing at the same time and made videos at the same time, then when my video comes out, I can say, hey, this is what Patricia did, or this is what Lisa did, and check out what Eileen did. So we're going to brainstorm like different ideas of things that we can do to help get you guys a little bit of traffic and point people in your direction too. So we'll be doing that in little brainstorming sections. And what I'm going to do is use Zoom, and I'm setting up a room where if I go and open up the room, if I'm just working like packing orders, like all of the adapters and that, like every day I'm like spending like an hour or something where I just make adapters, I start packing them, and I'm running 3D machines. I can open up the room and I don't have to be doing a live stream like this. It'll just be on. And if you guys have questions, you pop on and ask questions. I'll just make myself available. So any questions you have, you just pop on, ask them. It's real impromptu. We're not going to be out here where like just strangers just come upon the channel and find us. The only people that will be in those rooms are the people that are in the course. So they'll have questions too. And then you guys might make connections in there. And just like I was talking about, you know, like if I was going to do something and several other people wanted to do it, you might find 2 or 3 people that are doing the same thing as you, or might be in your same area. Or you might want to do it where if somebody's on the East Coast and somebody's on the West Coast, and you guys can bounce ideas back and forth. And that way, if somebody asks like me, I live in Washington, you know, what would you do for this, this, and this? You know, it'd be nice to have somebody out on that side to say, well, go check them out. You know, they grow out that way. And then if they get questions about people living on the East Coast, they can bounce them back your way. So there's all kinds of opportunities in that. And that's why I want to start a little community. And that's what the little private group is that we're in. So if you guys signed up for the course and you got into the private group, that's what we're going to be using that for, is people just getting in there, making connections. And if I've got anything important to say, if it, you know, just comes off the top of my head, I don't have to worry about making a video that I have to put on YouTube, like I said, where I got to make a pretty thumbnail and have an intro and try to make it 8 minutes long and try to keep people on there and put affiliate links and all of this. In that private group, if it's pertaining to our content creation, and I just think, wow, this is something everybody needs to know, I can just pick up the camera, film for 2 or 3 minutes and just put it up there and not worry about it. So it's going to streamline things, and it's just getting information to whoever needs it that quick, and just helping each other out. So I've been helping creators for like 6 years. I've been doing this about 7 years and started something called like the Creator Spotlight. So I've been doing this a lot, and I enjoy doing it. So besides the gardening, if you guys are popping in, like some people just pop in and pop out of here, or somebody made a little sad face up there, you know, you're just looking for gardening. You know, I've got hundreds of videos here and on Facebook and YouTube, and I think 1,000 posts on Instagram and TikTok. So there's information out there, and there's only so many ways that you can say, take a plant, put some nutrients in a bottle, and put the plant in the bottle, right? So, you know, we can do it in a downspout or a milk jug or a yogurt cup, or, you know, so there's a couple different ways you can do it, but we're basically doing the same thing. So I just want to help everyone who wants to earn a little extra income in that. So if I've got knowledge and I can help, I'm just going to give it out to you guys. So, hey, Ladybug, how are you doing? She's one inside of the group, and there I go again. I wonder, is it me every time I put a comment up, or do I just like freeze randomly sometimes? I have no idea what's going on. It's never happened before, so, but we'll just deal with it. If you guys see me freeze up, just hang on for 2 seconds and I'll be back in. Hello, Mrs. Barnes. How are you doing? She's in there too. So I think you're not late. Like I said, everybody's nobody's late. I just popped on here and I'm just rambling. I wanted to see how this was going, because when I did it in the afternoon, it was freezing like this, and I tweaked a couple things, but obviously it's not working. And when I get on Zoom, I wasn't freezing at all. So when we have our little private streams on Zoom, we won't go through that. You know what? I wonder if I can make people moderators from here. Nope, I have to be on YouTube or something. Oh, remind me, I'll make a couple of y'all moderators so you can drop links in that. Tracy, like if you want to be a moderator, or Deb, and a couple of y'all like who have been around a while, I'll go ahead and let you be moderators if you want to drop links in that too inside of the description. And I'll get this set up. This is not a new kit, it's an old computer, but it's a new one that I'm using. My other one that I edit on and do everything's over there. And that's where I have all my links, and I'm signed into everything, and I'm not signed into all the different websites over here, which I can do that in the future, but not really going to do that. So if anybody had any questions about like that, what's going on like with the course, and if you guys are tuning into Facebook and YouTube and you're wondering what's going on, you know, that's just what we're doing. We're just making a course, and we're just helping people that are wanting to do this. I just seen so many people that have been on social media for a while, and there's just a couple little things that you have to like tweak and stuff, and learn little nuances or practice. And us getting together in the private live streams will help us like practice like editing. Once you do it over and over and over, just like y'all are gardening or tracing them with the mushrooms, and you know, I'm pretty sure like the first times you all started doing it, it took a while, like going through the process and making sure each step was right. And then you probably get to the point where you're just like, all right, you know, throwing stuff together, putting it in here. And, you know, it's just like everything, just like we're working as a line cook. And that first couple of days, you really don't know what the hell's going on. And then all of a sudden you're just like with your eyes closed, like flipping everything. Could be worse. I've lost all electricity. Whoa. Well, I hope you get it back on. I hate that. Love your training videos, Mike. Thankful to be an online coach. Cool. Appreciate it, Ladybug. And all of you all, the reason why I started it so quick and just put it out, because there were so many, like I said, there's so many people. I haven't even got to everyone, because there's 2 posts that I had, and they have like 300 on one and 200 people on another one. So there's over 500 people are saying they're interested, and I haven't even got back to those. So the only people in the course so far are the ones who saw when I said, hey, it's going live. So I haven't even got to everyone, but I just put it out. So like the little cookie video that we had, I edited that and put in graphics and things. The lessons I just put is just like this, just talking head video, where I'm just up here and explaining the different things that people need to know. And I haven't put any resource guides in. Tracy said, thank you. I put transcripts in, so if people don't feel like taking notes, the transcripts in there, so you can just download that and go through it and scribble on it and highlight what you need, and hopefully that'll make it easier. But as we go along and I get more time, I'm going to make different resource guides for each one of those lessons and upload them. So if you guys go back in, you know, and see something, I'll let y'all know when I upload different things. I'm going to go back and take your feedback. So the people who are starting to go through and watching the videos, if you think the talking head video where I'm just talking is boring and you'd rather see like graphics and stuff popping up, just let me know, because the great thing is it's not like YouTube and Facebook. When we get a video and I make a video, right, and we take it and we upload it and people start watching it, and you start getting views, and then I watch it like a week later or 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, I wish I would have did this, or, you know, I left this part out. If I take that video down, if I edit it and try to update it, you can't update the video that's up there. You have to take the old one down, and you lose all those views and watch time, and you put a new video up. So in the course, it's not on one of the social media platforms. This course is just built just for y'all to get the most value that you can. So I have a video up there right now, and it's just me talking head. And when I get time, I can take the video that I have, the copy of it, and put different graphics on it. I can get graphs, charts, whatever I need, and start adding to it. And it will take me like literally 5 minutes to go into the program that I have and take the old one down and put the new one in its place. So I'll be able to constantly update it according to y'all's feedback. So, you know, don't be afraid if you say, I think it's boring, you need something, or this is just fine for that. You know, we just need like a checklist or this or that. Give me feedback, because I want to make the best course possible. And you guys are the first ones going through it. And if you help me out with that, then the people who come after you, it'll be a whole lot easier and more mainstreamed. Hello, what's up? You won one night, didn't you? Did you get your package yet, or is it still on the way? Who is that? Art of Watercolor. Keely. Oh yes, the cookie video. Awesome visual for training, remembering lessons. Let me guess, Keely had her hand in creating the cookies. Keely with the cookies. Yeah, so you guys know why I was making the cookies and kind of randomly showing them on Facebook and that now. It's just that I've had that in the back of my head for a long time. So what do you call it? I sat down and filmed that, and I put that up on YouTube on a channel on its own, because I think that helps like any creator. You notice I didn't just say hydroponic stuff or gardening on it, right? So it's talking about social media in general. So if you want to take this and if you bake or sew or ride a bike or whatever you want to do, you can translate all of this. It just puts it in the back of your head how social media works and how the algorithms work. And I hope that I did it in an easy and fun way that makes you remember, because that's the hard thing. Is we go through these lessons, they've got all kind of courses out there, and you can go through it, you can take notes and just spend hours and days just learning, and you end up forgetting a lot of stuff. So I wanted to make something that was just memorable. For those watching, click the like button. Appreciate it. Yep. So when y'all start your channel, you remember to do stuff like that. I've been doing this for like years, and I don't never do it, so I always forget. But ding, I'll do a little ding. All right. It was great. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. That's pretty cool, Mike. So glad you're doing it. Hey, no problem. Hey, Lisa. Hello. If I forgot to say hello to you. And Margaret, I didn't say hello. From Tallahassee. Tracy, I just went through and read the course PDFs. I'm going to go back and watch this cookie talking head video. Yeah, the cookie video is on YouTube, and if you're inside, I think I sent out an email today, so it might be in your email. If not, inside the private group, I put a little hashtag off to the side, a different channel, and it'll be on there. So every time I freeze and y'all see me leave, if the stream just suddenly ends, that's because I pushed the wrong buttons and everything. Hey, DJ, how are you doing? But when I go out, I'm just like trying to get back in. So I'm going click, click, click. And if I click end stream or something, everybody have a good night. And I didn't mean to cut the stream off, but just dealing with that right now. I second that. I'm glad too. Awesome. Yeah. And like I said, I just need y'all's feedback because it's going to be easy to update. It'll take a while to like edit videos, but I mean, as far as pulling one down and putting something up or just finding out what everybody needs and putting that in there will be easy to do. So whenever you guys have like suggestions or just tell me, hey, we need this or this would be helpful, let me know because I want to make it the best course and help as many people as we can. Hello from Central California. I've been watching, learning, experimenting. Cool. Some failures, some good failures. I don't always have internet connection. I'm in a temporary location, Fort Worth. Yeah, it's kind of warm there, right? I would like to be involved in your classes. I truly enjoy it. Awesome. Thank you. And Diana, if or Diane, let's see, just go back on if you're on Facebook. Go back down through my feed and you'll see a post. There's a couple of posts, and I posted the link to the online course for you. And everyone, hi Tracy, Lisa, sound like Patty. I'll go check it out. Let's see. I watched and subscribed to the cookie video. Cool. Appreciate it. Hey, Learning to Grow. How are you doing? Welcome in. Love that name. Yeah, that is a cool name. Doing good. Just like checking everyone now and then. Yeah, cool. Have a good one. Smoking Jinx. Can't wait to see how things. Yeah. So it's all coming out. So I've actually got them filmed. I just was releasing one lesson a day just so I don't like overload everyone. That way, whatever I put out, most of the questions that I get that day are pertaining to that lesson. And it kind of keeps me from, if I put the whole course out at once and everybody jumped in, some people might jump to lesson 5 and start asking me questions about that and lesson 3. And all of a sudden I'm like, all over the board again. So I'm trying to keep a little bit of controlled chaos going on at the moment. So besides making sure everybody can get in, they got the passwords, they're getting emails, they can reply to me. We're just getting all that set up right now. I didn't know there was so much into just doing a free course. We don't have like a payment system or anything like integrated and all of this other stuff. So it was just like putting up some videos for a course and then being able to communicate with everyone. But it takes a little while getting all this stuff set up. I'm good. Thank you. Awesome. I'm doing good too. Thank you very much. Cool deal. Alrighty. So we're going to be growing some more microgreens, and besides the course, we're still doing the gardening and that, and it's just like really hot. So we got some stuff growing inside. We got our mushrooms from Tracy and Chris. That's the little mushrooms there. Mill Creek Market on Instagram. And we're having fun with that. It's just kind of cool. So we might get hooked on it. If I had the space, Keely's already talking about making a big room outdoors or something, or converting my shade house and covering it in plastic and covering up the walls and everything and trying to get that climate controlled. So and we haven't even grown the mushroom yet. We just got a little tiny bit on it. Oh, thank you too. I have to go look all through your Instagram and see, but your chaga and yurishi, does everybody know what that is? And what do you do with yours? Do you just make tea? or do you grind it up or just soak it and make a tea? I saw there's different kinds of ways. I've been taking like small chunks of it. I dried it out. I've been taking small chunks and like just letting it sit in my coffee. I pour in boiling water and steep it, and some of them I just keep in there all day long. I'm retired 2 years ago. The most frequent question I got was when I was going to be making YouTube videos. Yeah, haven't started yet, but interested how to get it. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yes, Mrs. V. So we're good. She's like, you could just turn into a mushroom channel for all I care and just grow a bunch of different mushrooms. She likes, of course, like oyster mushrooms. I know button mushrooms a little different. The enoki mushrooms, and I know I've seen them growing those like in little cups and things, and different conditions for different things. Oh, I hope all her mushy dreams come true. Yep. Well, yeah, we'll see. I guess you guys haven't seen our whole room is set up like steampunk. I've got it like Willy Wonkified right now. That's just something else we're doing. That's why I'm in here, because it'll make room to get started out there as soon as it starts cooling off enough where we can film videos. Keely's got a lot of stuff out there. And how do we sign up for the course again? Let's see. See if I can make a banner. Now you can, oh, here's one. Mill Creek Market. I have that from when you were on here. Let's see. You can just type this kogcourse.com/roadmap. I think that's it right there. I say you can't click it, but you can just go on there and a little opt-in page should pop up, and it's pretty simple. If you have any problem, I won't switch it out that fast, but if you have any problem with that, then you can always email me here. So you can just like pause the video to get this. And I can just manually put you in if I need to. I can't do hundreds of people, so that's why I kind of automated this. But some people have a little problem with whatever browser they're using. So I've had like just a handful of people actually have trouble getting in. It's more of the problems getting back into the course or finding their way back because they'll lose their email and forget where to log on. So I'm just learning how to get all those different links and send them out to people. And but that's it right there. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Let me see. So y'all talk to myself. Hello, stopping by for a second. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Welcome in. Love the steampunk. Another way to repurpose stuff. Yeah, yeah, we do. It's cool, and that's what Keela's going to be doing a lot of crafts with. It's actually kind of crazy because we save like everything because you can take it and turn it into something. So it's another way of just recycling stuff, and we've got like things all over the place. So who grows? This is the one I use, Sprout House. But I ordered some other ones today, but these are pretty good. But speckled peas, that's what we had growing. We've got some of those growing right now. Pea shoots are like awesome. And here we go again. All right. So I'm going to, let me take this off right now. I'm going to try and not put any banners or comments up for a couple of minutes and see if I freeze again. We'll see if that's the problem. Could just be, like I said, my old computer's just having a hard time keeping up with everything. But yeah, the steampunk's pretty cool. Uh, we've got our whole garage is just set up like that. We could film a little movie, like short films in there, because we got different scenes, like different walls you can go around, and it was all steampunk. And then I started making the cookies for our cookie video. I told Keely I need some big cookies and I want some visual aids to do that video. And when I was doing that, I said, well, if you really think about it, Willy Wonka was kind of steampunk. I think, and even the one with Tim Burton, they kind of really went in on this steampunk kind of aspect. But uh, the new one that came out called Wonka, you can tell there's a little steampunk stuff in it, and since we're already had everything steampunkified, we're doing the cooking. So I said I'm gonna Wonkify it now. So we're really having fun with that because we have a whole fireplace we built, and now we can make cookies in there. We've got I built a little control pad and have the big. I made out of cardboard. It's not steam pipes, but we got pipes going from the floor to the ceiling in purple, yellow, green, red, different colors. So it's pretty cool. So that's just something else we'll be doing. Keely's got her channels. When she's on here, she's Art of Watercolor. Uh, you can always go check her channel out. She's putting a couple videos there. And the other one where I have the cookie video, I'm actually going to be editing videos for that and putting them up so that you guys can see. I'll go through and like come up with an idea for a short, maybe even film it or do a voiceover and be editing and then upload it, and you guys can watch the whole process and see how it goes, because there's just some simple, they're not tricks or tactics, it's just things you need to kind of learn, and they might change, and that's why I like doing things like this where we're going to help each other out. And it's not like, here's the course, just go read it, and if it works for you, great. If not, too bad. But since it's free, like I said, it's not just for people who are just curious, because after we get the lessons out, I'm going to start like really, the people who want to, if you just want to read the information and go do it on your own, you can. But the thing that I find that most people need is motivation to actually do the things, and a little bit of inspiration, and to get over different fears and things that are holding them back. And it's not easy. I don't want to say it's like hard, because I enjoy it. So that's why I want to try and make it fun and enjoyable. But it's not just something you just go put videos up and you're going to make $1 million. So this is something, it's just like if you're running a business and you don't wake up and go, I don't feel like working today, not open your doors. You get up and you do your work, and if you enjoy it, you get up and go, wow, I got to go open the doors and see what the customers want, see who's going to show up today. So it's not for people who are just curious and thinking you're just going to post a couple of videos here and put some affiliate links and have $400 coming in a month or whatever. These are going to be like tactics and things that we're going to be working together, and the people who need it and want like accountability and stuff, and want me to, I'm going to be, going after people about, do you have your stuff started? Are you ready to edit? Have you been filming? What do you need help with? And we're going to go ahead and get going, because I want people to succeed. The problem with social media and doing things like this and actually building something is that less than 1% actually make it. You're like, wow, I see a bunch of like big channels out there. But the thing is, there's over 33 million creators. That's a lot of people, 33 million. So when you can go over and see that, what's 1% of that? 30 million would be 3 million, would be 10%. So 300,000, right? That actually make it. So I want a better average than that. If there's like 250 people in the program right now, what's 1%? Right, 2.5 people. So I don't want everyone going through the program and people just drop off and two people, figure out how to do it. So, I want over half, 50 to 100%. So if you get in, I want you to succeed. So this isn't just for people who are just kind of curious about it. You can come in, you're welcome to come in, look, read, watch the lessons. And if you want to give it a try, but I'm really going to be paying attention to the people that really want it and need the help. And like I said, it takes a lot of motivation. You guys are going to get something that most creators don't have, and they get out and it's just one person on their own. When you start, and some of you that's already started channels and that, that you're the one who's going over and you're filming, you're the photographer or videographer, you're the editor, you're the one who posts, you're the social media manager, you're the one who promotes it, you're the one who handles customer service. You wear all of the hats. So coming up with ideas, storyboarding, just all of these things. So I want you guys to have somewhere to go. That's why we made the little private group. You want to get in there, help each other out, and collaborate and have fun. I think that there's a huge opportunity that a lot of people out there don't take, and it's that people are they do the Lone Ranger thing like on purpose because they're afraid that if they start working with someone else, if they do more work, if the thing like gets successful or starts making money, who's doing more work. But I've seen a lot of groups out there where, this person was good at social media, like posting stuff and knowing how to post it to YouTube, Instagram, and what works and what doesn't, and a carousel on here or videos working over here. And there was someone who was good at editing. They could edit really fast and really cool videos, and other people could be just charismatic and enjoy being on camera. And they would all have like their set of skills. And if they came together, they would make like a kick-ass team that could probably take off. But everyone's afraid to do that because it's, they're afraid that, well, I was the one they were coming to watch because that was my face on there. And somebody's like, well, they're coming because the video looked good and I was the editor. And they're like, no, we did good because I was the one who knew how to post and that. So most people are afraid of that and they have a scarcity mindset, but there's so many opportunities that I've seen come and go over the years. So it's just my hope that sometime I will see some of you guys somewhere, maybe team up and that's why I'm kind of giving you all a space. And maybe some people work together and some, but for the most part, most people don't. And 99% of the people fail. So like I said, I want to have better averages than that. So I'm going to be in there, whatever you guys need, you need to speak up and ask. Can we still sign up for the course? Yes. And I think my mouse died. All right. Maybe that's the universe telling me to quit running my mouth. You're froze. Yep. So I have no idea where I stopped talking, but yeah, I think that'd be cool. But so we're doing that. So all of that's coming together, and that's why I've been uploading a whole lot of videos and that we've got a lot of stuff filmed. I just got to edit it, but I had to edit the videos for the course, and there's like over 20 videos, and I'm putting bonus videos in there. And like I said, anytime I think of something that might help, I'm going to stick it in there too. And lots of it is pertaining to anything you want to do on social media. So if you guys go in there, I'll say, for example, I run a hydroponics channel, so I might do this, but I'm not on there just talking about gardening. So that course can help like just about anybody out. But the free version is what you guys are using. This is just a free course, and it's all of us. So our private group will be about us getting together, brainstorming. Whoever wants, no, we're not twisting anyone's arm, and nobody has to go through the course. I'm not begging anybody to take it. This isn't like I'm charging for it, and I'm saying, hey, go sign up for my course or whatever. 3 people can go through it, and that would be cool if it helped those 3 people. So it's a free course, and like I said, so it's not for just people that are just kind of curious about it. It's going to be really getting into it. I've got lesson 3s coming out tomorrow, and I'm not sure if 4, 5, and 6 I might put out at the same time. 5 and 6 are a little bit shorter. It's more of like the legal aspects and stuff, and terms of service and what to watch out for. And it's just making you guys aware, so I don't go into it in depth. So I might release all of those. I might do tomorrow's Thursday, lesson 3, and then for the weekend, maybe 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll just have bonus ones in. And the last one is one that's going to be ongoing. So we'll get those done, and then we'll start setting up the live stream. So I might pop on. I'm going to get Zoom set up because this keeps freezing, and that's where we're going to have the private live stream. So if you guys watch your emails, and if you're not in the group, get in the private group, email me, or get in contact with me somehow. If you signed up for the course and you're not inside the private group, get inside there, because I'm going to be dropping the links to the private live streams, because I'm not going to put those out like on Facebook or YouTube where just anybody can jump in. So that's going to be going out there or in your email. I'll email you. If I've got your email, I'll email you the link, and I'm just going to open up the room, and you guys just pop in and out. If I say it's a working workshop, where basically it's like I'm working, packing orders and running the 3D printer, I'll turn it on, and whenever somebody pops in, I'll see a little notification, and I can stop, answer some questions, and then we'll set up actual workshops where I'll come on and it'll be like a little tutorial, and then I can answer everyone's questions. But we'll all be, instead of you guys just being in a chat over here, you guys have been on Zoom calls, right? We went through lockdown, and almost everybody's been on a Zoom call. But we'll all be in there, and like I said, you don't have to be, you don't have to have your camera on if you want. You can just come on like this and ask a question. But that's where we'll be doing the editing and doing all the other stuff too. I enjoyed you guys. Thanks for talking. Yeah. Catch you later. I'm going and pass. Yeah. Any of the questions, just post in the group and that. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm looking forward to the info you provide. Yeah. Thanks, Juanita. So I can take off and make my own using society. Yeah. Definitely. You definitely can do that. We'll head over once the live is over. Okay, yeah, it's past 9 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. If anybody has anything else to say later, catch you later. Everybody's saying, yeah. So y'all spend a couple minutes just saying goodnight and that. We're gonna wrap it up. It's been an hour, and I just want to let y'all know where we were and what we're up to. And Tracy, tell your husband and that thank you, and thank you too, Tracy, for the mushrooms. That's really fun. We're having fun with that, and the other little mushrooms I'm tossing in my coffee and tea and that too. But I'm gonna make a video on that. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So just give me a little guidance on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and put music on. I'll put little dancing plants, and y'all can say good night. And we'll have lesson 3 coming out tomorrow. And I'm still I'm gonna try this one and see if I get a copyright strike. I have to come back and put